Welcome to the Skylands Dictionary, where I, STL Matt, will attempt to explain some of the terminology used in and around the Skylanders franchise. Today, I want to tackle the term in-game variant. It's a fairly descriptive term in its own right, but I'm here to make sure that we're all on the same page. Let's start with the basics. A variant figure is a figure that varies in its appearance from the standard figure. It will have the same size and the same pose as the standard figure, but cosmetically, something will be different. Typically, this is just going to be a different color scheme, but sometimes it could be a different material that's used to finish the figure. When we're talking about Skylanders, there's two types of variants we tend to discuss. We have chase variants and in-game variants. These terms denote the figure's relation to how they appear in the game. So an in-game variant will look the same in the game as it does in real life. A couple other notes to help you quickly identify in-game variants. If you find the figures in their original packaging, number one, in-game variants will typically have a different name than their standard figure. And number two, in-game variants will typically be pictured in their variant form on the box art. Now, there are a few exceptions to these rules, but as a general guideline, it's pretty useful. Let's check out a few quick examples. From the most recent game, Skylanders Imaginators, let's look at Master Chopscotch. She has a variant figure known as Candy-Coated Chopscotch. Taking a look at the packaging, you can see that Candy-Coated Chopscotch is the official name of the variant figure. It's right there on the box. You'll also notice that the image on top of the box, as well as the image in the upper left corner of the box, has changed from the standard packaging. This artwork resembles the changes that were made to the variant figure. And these are the exact 2 points I made earlier. In-game variants will typically have a different name than the standard figure, and in-game variants will typically be pictured in their variant form on the box art. In contrast, let's look at pain-yatta, also from Skylanders Imaginators. Pain-yatta has a variant we call Rock Candy Pain-yatta. On this box you can see it still says pain-yatta, and the artwork on the box has not changed. So it's pretty safe to say that this will not be an in-game variant. This is in fact what we would call a chase variant, but I'll cover that in more depth in next week's video. I'll see you then.